And we are back with another episode of the podcast presented by Simple Math Matrix. It's your boy, Mr. aka Super Raw 357, but I'm best known as Prince Godbody, and I'm joined by
the guy, King Hoopla.
aka
the kid. Oh my God, damn, I forgot about it.
Yeah, you can't forget your intro, aka
Oh my Lord, the kid who lyrics stick to your rib. You know what I mean? Facts. I definitely did forget to say that.
Sadly, we have to start this week off on a somber note. We want to say rest in peace and pay our respect to Taylor Hawkins, drummer of the Foo Fighters, one of the most legendary bands of all time. Top 5, not 10, or 10, not 5. You know, or whatever.
I mean, that's how he feels.
So what do you
I understand.
No, it's one of the most top bands.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, like,
top 5,
one of the,
not 5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, biggest bands of our generation. Foo Fighters. If you're not familiar, you know the song Everlong, even if you say you don't. You know the song.
You definitely heard it before on a movie or something like that. You probably know how catchy and
infectious and amazing song.
Dude,
like the band is a great band. It's the reason they're a classic band. He passed away. I think it was Friday or Saturday before last. Just kind of a natural pathway. They haven't really determined what the exact result was. Foo Fighters were on tour, scheduled to do a show, which of course hasn't happened or didn't happen.
Yeah.
And they've canceled their upcoming tour dates. There's not much to really say, but rest in peace to Taylor Hawkins. Because growing up as a black kid that did love rock music, Foo Fighters was a really easy foot in the door, especially coming from being a fan of Nirvana.
Yeah.
There's a familiar face in Dave Grohl. Then you get the music from Foo Fighters, and it really is generation defying. Like Nate said, even if you don't know Everlong, you've seen it in a movie, so it's not like you're unfamiliar with it. Like when I say generation defying, you can't denounce the fact that the Foo Fighters have been a soundtrack to a lot of our favorite TV and movies, and the fact that they've just been constant.
Just like a background soundtrack.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people that grew up playing drums during our era, especially, I have a lot of white friends growing up, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't like System of a Down, Slipknot, it was Foo Fighters, or Nirvana, you know what I'm saying? Throwback shit. If it wasn't like damn near those three bands that they were listening to, how to drum off of. So Taylor Hawkins, his imprint on American music is going to go way beyond his life, and for that, it's something that you can be thankful for when you do make an impact that large.
Yeah.
And that's really what I want to highlight from his life, because he did die young at 50. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's highlight the fact that those drums and especially those early Foo Fighter albums are fucking ridiculous.
Right.
Immaculate. To come to a band where the lead guitarist singer is already heralded as one of the best drummers of the last generation.
Exactly.
And for you to do it fucking pretty much better than him is...
Now he's been the lead singer. And
you're still a star of the show. Exactly. So I get nothing but respect to.
I mean, but that's what you would want though. If I'm not playing the drums no more, I need to have somebody that's equal to me or even better. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people didn't know his name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Chad Smith is another drummer I forgot to mention earlier from Red Hot Chili's that a lot of people from my generation grew up watching, but. A lot of people don't mention Taylor Hawkins when they talk about the Joey Jordans and shit like that.
Yeah.
So to see the fact, just got to realize that this guy, like I said, his imprint on music, you got to see that people did respect it. But I hope that I hate that you get your flowers after you're going, but I hope that people go back and look and see that this guy did a lot for just rock music in general, especially to keep it surviving in that new millennium wave of music where programmed drums were the only thing people cared for.
Yeah, facts. Them NPCs.
Yeah, exactly.
Them NPCs,
You know what I'm saying? Once pop acts started using NPCs for their beats and no longer live bands, yeah.
Exactly.
But he was one of those people that would still carry it.
And keeping on with tradition.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's keeping the sound alive, keeping music going.
More sad news. If you haven't seen recently in Florida, hold on real quick, I don't want to get this, you know what I'm saying? In Florida, in Orlando, Florida, at Icon Park, a young man recently lost his life.
Yeah.
On a drop tower type of ride, and the reports have come back, and he was secured, and essentially it was more, you know what I'm saying, they can't really put any negligence on anybody except for maybe say not letting him get on the ride.
Yeah.
This is a question of and it's really sad. It's not a question of anything. It's really sad this kid lost his life. But is there any, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying
very sad.
I'm not saying fuck him. I'm not saying that at all.
I didn't take it like that at all.
Yeah, I'm saying a situation where at Icon Park that has probably never happened. If it had, it probably has never happened. Amusement park ride accidents are established amusement park, not these carnival rides.
Yeah.
They set up in mall parking lots. Established amusement park rides are generally safe because they've been tested, and generally there are 0 to no accidents on these in comparison to how long they stand.
Yeah.
Very rarely is there an incident where multiple people die on an amusement park ride at one time. Very rarely is there an incident where even one person dies on these amusement park rides.
Yeah.
I think this is a question of at what point do you make these attendants pay more attention?
I don't even know about that. I don't know if he was actually secure, if everything was up to par,
technical wise.
Yes, technically, then it was just
an
accident. No, you know,
and rest in peace to him, and not downplaying what happened, but imagine how it has to feel to be in his family situation and not be able to have the ability to put liability on anybody else.
Yeah. But asshole, but there's plenty of other situations in life where people have to do that.
Well, of course. I'm just saying, in any situation like that.
Yeah. I mean, then it's you just have to, then that's a thing that the family has to come to a conclusion of accepting.
Do you think the park owes the family money?
I mean, if everything checks out, they're not winning the lawsuit.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
And so
that's pretty much what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I mean, that's just the legal side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless there was something else, if there was a malfunction in the seat or something like that.
Rest in peace to that young man, though. He was 14-year-old young man.
13.
I was talking.
I don't know. He was young.
He wasn't an adult.
He wasn't an adult.
He went up there for spring break and.
He didn't deserve to lose his life.
Nobody deserved. Well, that's not true. Very few people.
He definitely didn't deserve to lose his life.
Yeah.
He had a lot of life to live.
Yeah, exactly.
So rest in peace to that young man.
Getting still into sad news, but not serious.
Oh yeah, it's not seriously because.
Yeah, this is something not, but it's still kind of a tearjerker to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? Having grown up.
When's the last time you seen this man wrestle? You've actually watched this man.
But I'm saying, having grown up, seeing this man be on top of his game, and even when I dipped out of wrestling, I know he was still in a spot where if he wasn't in the ring, he was on the camera. Triple H has finally announced that he's retiring from in-ring competition, from wrestling. Says he had a heart procedure back in September, And if you're familiar with Triple H, his whole storyline was his quads and all that were all fucked. So he's been through the ringer as far as physical injuries go. But man, this is like, it's not like a, it's not sad because he's in position. I'm not saying it's sad.
Yeah, he makes actual, he's an executive.
Yeah. But it's wild. Our childhood is definitely growing. Like, Triple H was, even if he wasn't going to wrestle every year, he was going to, every 2 years you might get a Triple H.
You might get a Triple H.
Not going to get that
or you might see Triple H and Shawn Michaels
come out the same time, like and we might get that again, but officially, our childhood is over.
Yeah.
There's no more Stone Cold, no more Triple H, no more Rock, no more Taker, no more Kane.
Shit, Cena's damn near out the door too.
Cena's not really my childhood, I say.
But
Cena is he was
I feel you. But shit, even for me, goddamn it, Cena's
out.
Yeah, Cena's out. It's like everybody else damn near came back, but it's still wrestling. But like shit, yeah, Triple H leaving because Triple H was one of the niggas that actually like. One of the cats that actually went through the decades. Like,
yeah, exactly. He progressed through wrestling. Like, he's going through the ups and downs of WWE in the last 40 years.
He was part of the reason why companies still was able to make it out the 90s. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, yeah. He's in one of the biggest factions in wrestling history.
Facts. To go against one of the biggest factions.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but with Triple H retiring, I thought it was wild that it was on ESPN.
Yeah, it was Stephen A, right?
Yeah. The fact that it was such a big deal. Like, wrestling wasn't as a part of the real sports world when we were kids.
Nah.
Like, the real first ESPN real sports crossover I can think of was Jonathan Coachman becoming an announcer on SportsCenter.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like that's the only connection I could ever make.
Damn,
but now it's a real fucking allergies.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now it's an actual thing. You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
That wrestling is a sport. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
even though it's just entertainment, it's a sport.
Yeah. Damn.
That's a wild cat.
That is crazy now when you think about it. I mean, you gotta think. Wrestling kind of did go into that sort when the stars became bigger than the actual in-ring.
Oh yeah, once the mid-2000s they were able to expand it into film and earn rights to people's names on like a more formalized scale. Yeah, it definitely became.
Like you got people doing talk shows and shit like that. Like you know what I'm saying, you got them actually being out there. So I feel like that actually does give them like I'm saying, like when Vince in the Cena era, all that shit.
They own John Cena's name.
Yeah, you did say
that's his name.
Yeah, that's
and they own it.
Yeah, that's
and he just looks at it like paying it up. Yeah,
kickback.
He's a good earner.
Yeah, he is a good earner.
That's you know what I'm saying.
Some time memorial.
Yeah, he's just a fucking good earner.
Shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Is Triple H retiring for real? I mean, it's like yo. First of all, I probably didn't want to see you wrestle anyway. I ain't gonna lie, he's very old. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
we like Ric Flair when he was old, so don't say that.
I don't like seeing him.
You did like Ric Flair when he was old.
I don't like seeing him.
You love Evolution.
I said
you didn't love Evolution.
I said now, kid.
But I'm saying, but you can't.
Views change over time.
You can't rob the young kids of a pedigree and a spine buster.
Yes,
and a sledgehammer.
They don't deserve it.
You can't rob them of
that. They don't deserve it.
You
see the wrestlers out now?
They do got some good at that.
Those
guys are real fucking technically good. Like as far as like the entertainment, like the writing is shit.
Yeah.
But like Ricochet, the guys that knew that like that's a trio of guys really fucking good. Finn Balor still over like
Roman Reigns.
Even in just like regular Orange Cassidy over AEW, they've got good wrestlers out now. It's just the writing's bad, I say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The writing's kind of bad, but my bad.
I don't know. And plus, I don't be what. But you know, a big thing about wrestling too is the mic skills too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't. I don't know. I don't really watch enough to see if
niggas
have mic skills. So.
I just don't feel like they're captivating because if they did, as far as how social media goes, it would be more.
But you gotta realize though, I'm sorry but Triple H was really captivating though. Like you said, of course. He had one of the most powerful entrances of all time.
He was a bodybuilder with mic skills. He was a prototype. He's a prototype wrestler, prototypical wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Like bodybuilder with mic skills. So what you need? You know what I'm saying?
And then give him Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, exactly. A pretty boy, Mike Skills.
Yeah.
A technical wrestler, Mike Skills.
Yep, and a high flyer. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's time to talk about it. The slap heard.
Before I wanted to say this. Before we even talk about that can we give the shout outs to the cats that really did something that night?
Beyonce. Oh yeah. Actually, shout out. Hold on here, because I do want to mention this.
Yeah.
My bad.
I don't want to talk about the foolishness.
I do, but you know.
I don't want to talk about the foolishness without highlighting some very good shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some great legendary stuff.
So, because I gotta get this on clip, you know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure we get this clip out as well, because if we're gonna get the bullshit out,
that's a Philly
we need to get the actual fucking black excellence
that's
out.
Real black.
You know what I'm saying? The real.
And it would have been the black excellence too if he didn't do some black negligence.
It won't. We're not gonna call it black negligence. We're gonna. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna frame that different.
I want to make it sound right for the moment.
Fair enough. Goddamn, I keep having to go back. But the Oscars we're gonna talk about it. But you know, the slap happened around the world.
Yeah.
But above all that bullshit, Questlove fucking dug up a moment in time that was going to be lost.
Yeah.
He dug up literally we talk about Rolling Loud and Coachella,
we talk about like real
and Lollapalooza, that Summer of Soul Festival, and to see that on video, and to see that he rescued that and made sure that it lived and brought people, my bad, I didn't say bought, I said bought, brought people onto the set that were a part of it and let them tell their stories about a moment that Black history would fucking highlight if we really knew. Questlove deserves all of the claps, praises, bows, everything. Because that is fucking beyond monumental. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's undermined because of the moment that preceded it. But what he did with that, if you watch it, especially being big music fans like we are, you see these faces and you see the quality of video and you hear the stories and you think, holy fuck, if nobody knew about this, where would we be? If this didn't happen, where would we be? If more people knew about this, think about where the fuck we would be. Because think of how we know
about Woodstock and shit like that.
Fuck Woodstock compared to that.
Exactly.
Fuck Woodstock compared to that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
And I hate that moment had to precede everything else that was great about that night that we're going to talk about after this. But Questlove was an archaeologist on that one.
Mm-hmm. He really dug some shit up. Really got it out. Really had to get it out the cut. Really had to get out the mud for that one. You don't. Yeah, and he definitely needs every time. He needs another award for that too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
He needs another award for that.
He needs more recognition than a fucking Oscar.
He needs a fucking Nobel Prize for that one because he really dug up. He found some treasure.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It gives us again something to be like, yo. We did it before.
We did this.
We did it before.
Already.
Exactly. Like why? And we
all
did it.
Our acts.
And we did it because y'all kept doing it without us.
Exactly.
It's like I was texting somebody today. I had literally text somebody today. We always fought for the seat table when we should have just built our own damn table.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's very true.
We should have just built our own damn
table. So man, snaps and claps and every praise for Questlove on that. I just wanted to get that out.
Yeah.
One of our most beloved heroes.
One of the greatest.
The most hardworking man in Hollywood. Motherfucker. Who finally won his first Academy Award.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Man, we love that. I mean, what are you going to do?
What can you do?
We're going to recite lines?
I don't know. Bro, we gonna talk about the movies?
What do you mean? That's another podcast.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about just Tarantino movies?
Do we want to talk about just snakes on a plane?
Exactly.
Do we want to just talk about Black Snake Moan?
That's a movie right there.
What do we want to do?
I don't know, bro. It's just like
we don't have to do anything.
The resume says
we want to talk about the Star Wars. We want to talk about Mace Windu. The fact that he picked the purple lightsaber.
He had to have the purple lightsaber. He said no. George Lucas, Disney.
Disney wasn't in charge.
It doesn't matter. It did it again. He still wants it. He still wants it perfect. It's Samuel L. Jackson, motherfucker. You ain't gonna have it.
Yeah.
You talking about Nick Fury?
Yeah.
You talking about the guy that was white in the comics, but they changed him black?
Talk about Mr. Unbreakable?
Oh shit! Damn. Why are you talking about Mr. God damn.
Yeah, no, he's Mr. Glass.
Mr. Glass. Yeah, it was Mr. Glass.
Mr. Glass.
But he did show up in the
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, he's the Unbreakable is the story of Mr. Glass.
You talking about the dude that says, is that a nigga on that nag? Come on now.
The one that made up a Bible verse in Pulp Fiction. It's a tasty bird.
It's a tasty bird.
You mind if I have a sip of your drink? Mister, you mind if I have a sip of your drink? And his wife was sitting there looking oh so beautiful. I'm telling not like creeping, but like, you know, black love. Like, this is the motherfucker that locked the presidents of Morehouse out their offices because of social injustice, got kicked out of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got kicked out of HBCU for being a revolutionary. So, and then he didn't make it as an actor till he was old. So, motherfucking Samuel L. Jackson.
And another shout out to him. He was the only black one in Goodfellas too, but he was about to, he would have been late to his own funeral though. Yeah, that was the line he was.
Okay.
Yeah, he got shot. Joe Pesci, you would have been late to your own funeral.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Oh man, but another person won their first Oscar this year. Will Smith won his first Oscar for his portrayal of the Williams sisters' father in King Richard Williams. But that's not really the news from that night, sadly.
At all. He would have been the fifth black actor to win that award too.
Yeah.
He would have been.
But it would have been his first.
Yeah, it would have been. No, I'm saying he would have been in some elite company.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With that award. Well, he is in some elite company. I'm not taking that away from him.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
So Chris Rock makes a joke during the ceremony, if you have not heard, makes a joke during his presentation of Questlove's award that Questlove eventually wins.
Yeah.
And he says, I love you, Jada, but when is G.I. Jane 2 coming out? In reference to Jada Pinkett Smith being bald.
Yeah.
Initially, Will Smith takes no problems with this. You see him laughing at the joke.
Mm-hmm.
Jada Pinkett Smith does not laugh at the joke, scowls at him. Will Smith proceeds to walk straight up to the stage while everybody's laughing at the joke, kind of getting their chuckle in.
Yeah.
And slap Chris Rock as hard
as he can.
I would
say
slap the shit out of him, but Chris Rock ain't fall.
No,
and Will Smith's a lot bigger than Chris Rock.
But that form was immaculate though.
That was a sissy form. But
I ain't never seen nobody get
that was some stage.
If it was staged, it would have been staged, but that wasn't staged.
If it was that perfect, somebody would have fallen.
Yeah.
That's force. Like a smack it's not a punch. So
but like you said, though,
it's not like you're going to get a concussion, but that's force driving you down.
But Chris Rock is probably taking some worse punches than that.
Oh yeah, his whole shtick is.
So yeah, so
yeah, he didn't.
So the way he put his foot back,
but he also caught.
Yeah, he was about to cock.
He was about to fire off.
He was.
The thing is, he said, you know what, I could. Never mind.
Yeah, he did. He was about to keep going.
So we got that part away.
Yeah, that context in the video did get lost.
Cool. Yeah. So we got we explained it. I feel like because you know what I'm saying. I feel like protecting your wife, protecting your woman. Yes, I'm 100% behind that. Completely, no matter what. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But he wasn't protecting his wife. He was protecting kind of, I feel like, his ego when she flexed on him. Because to a certain extent, and not even a certain extent, a definite extent, he's been embarrassed these last 2 years by her. Almost perpetually on a monthly basis, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and there have been people that have said way more seriously hurtful things.
Yeah.
About every situation with her sleeping with the kid and everything.
Mm-hmm. Damn, the kid.
So why do you pick the guy who gets a minute and 45 and 30 seconds of it, he gets to get some jokes off? I see people saying she has a medical condition. You shouldn't joke about that. I wish that was true. That's not fucking true. If you believe you shouldn't joke about medical conditions, then you just are not. No, that's not true. Because I've heard so many. No, it's not true.
Yeah.
It's just not true. It's just not true. The joke wasn't even a bad joke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He didn't mean it harmfully. Will Smith fucked up because you protected yourself in the wrong moment against the wrong person. You protected the person against who meant no harm, would not fight back, and does not care in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he just sold out every major fucking stadium on the East Coast with Kevin Hart like a month ago in 10 minutes.
Damn.
And now the fucking tickets are fucking 800 times in price. 800 for the
Of
price.
course, because they know that new joke is going to be ridiculous.
So thank you, like Chris
They know
Rock
that
won.
new joke is going to
Chris
be
Rock.
ridiculous.
And then to come back and apologize, you didn't really mean it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You just going to talk about the slap or the apology?
The slap.
Okay.
If you came back and put his name in an apology, you could have said just the Academy. But if you really meant it, you wouldn't have put his name in an apology. You wouldn't have put his name in an
I
apology.
understand misdirected anger.
Yeah,
Misdirected
that's exactly what it is. This whole thing, that's the best way to put it. We're gonna start on that. We're gonna start the clip on that.
Because that's how I feel like it was, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing you disrespect it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Me in front of everybody now.
But he laughed at the joke.
Yeah, I understand that too.
He was mad that Jada was mad at him.
Yeah, so now
Somebody
I
got
gotta make
do
the
it.
unmad.
But why pick the guy whose job it is to go? He's there to make fun of y'all.
Yeah.
You don't go to a comedy show and sit in the front row and not expect to get made fun of. Would you go see the 85 South show, sit in the front row, and would you expect to get made fun of? I've seen them dance with somebody in an automatic wheelchair.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
That is.
That's about a
They
medical
be going crazy on people.
That's
They be
about a
going crazy
medical
on people
condition.
too, yeah. That is.
As somebody with a medical condition, yes, it's okay to joke. If the joke is good, yes. And saying when
I'm about to say one of Cat Williams' best jokes is the tink tink.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
the question again, which always stands when we bring comedians, react
this is
to
not
what
about
they say.
comedian. Anybody can react any way they want to anything.
Yeah, facts.
But when you step in certain arenas, you can't be pissed about anything. I wouldn't step into a duel and be mad you shot me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't sit front row at a show knowing that comedy presenters always make jokes on people in the audience.
Yeah.
And then do some dumb shit like that, especially when, like you said, it's all misdirected anger. It's because you're mad that you've been made fool of such a long period of time, and y'all may be on good terms now.
Yeah.
That's the thing, they may be on good terms. So she's fed up with it. He laughed at first.
Yeah.
She's fed up with it. She gave him the look, so he had to, like you said,
Yeah.
turn up.
Yeah.
But why Chris Rock? Why not other motherfuckers that have been getting on our podcast and saying, oh, Will Smith a simp. Will Smith a hoe for crying. Will Smith wife been fucking his son's best friend.
Yeah.
Why he not beating those people up? He not even approaching them.
He not.
He not approaching them.
Not.
That's why it's soft. That's the only reason it's soft. Because you go to a black tie event and do something ridiculous and then,
Yeah.
of course, nobody's going to react. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody finna throw a chair at you at the Oscars, of course, dummy. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's like starting a fight at a PTA meeting. You got it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got it.
You
bro.
doing a little too much. Yeah.
I mean, you can honor your wife all you want, but be genuine with it. Don't laugh at the joke and then get mad.
Yeah.
Maybe money though.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's my outlook at me. You got any?
I mean, not really. I mean, yeah, you kind of hit a lot of points on the head that I definitely agree with. I'm sorry I can't go back and forth with you with this. But, yeah, I just feel like, and plus me personally, I feel like you didn't have to do all that.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't have to do all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care, like, if you're talking about somebody's doing it right there in front of you, in front of your wife, this, that, and the third. Because, you know, the whole stick is protect black women.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Not over. But that for this argument, that's a dead argument. It's not about protecting black women. Because Chris, it wasn't about a black. You could have made the same joke about a white woman. Sinead O'Connor would have been there, and Chris Rock would have made the same joke. Sinead O'Connor.
That's the one from Vendetta, right?
That's the one that's did the SNL with the ball.
I know you're talking about. That's a long time ago.
I don't know what song she sings, but it's a real popular song. If we played it, we both know it.
Yeah, I think I've seen it on like the VH1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so I'm not really gonna talk about that part, but yeah, you could have just like, yo, bro. Like there's so many ways you could have handled that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not even saying it just looks bad for the black community, cause I don't want to make it about that. But it looks fucking stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I seen the fact that Japan had the uncensored version already about it,
crazy.
And I'm like, yo. And the thing about it is too, nobody even fucking knew the Oscars was even on until that shit happened.
Oh, no, me and my girlfriend were actually.
You always watch stuff like that, so I'm not
watching it live. So we actually saw it live.
Yeah, how cute. But yeah, nobody cared about that. I woke up. I was
pizza and cheese bread.
I was.
You did. She was playing some Sims. I was playing some Elden Ring.
Watching the motherfucker.
Hot day.
Watch it. I mean, hey.
Video game hot day.
Whatever you do, whatever y'all do is what y'all do.
But I'm glad we ain't gonna have no new Hans cover.
Yeah.
Damn. Here's the real beef.
This is a real, and it's so subliminal too, and I still don't like that. It's so subliminal for one rapper who is known to be very on Front Street and very name drop.
Freddie?
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Freddie gonna name drop somebody if he needs.
That's true.
On social media, it don't matter.
I'm about to say, if you don't know, or if you're not interested, or if you haven't seen, Freddie and Gibbs and Benny the Butcher have been going back and forth.
That does sound like people would be interested.
They would?
They wouldn't.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't. Yeah. If you like hip hop, I guess Freddie and Benny are going back and forth. You see, Benny was somewhere. He said, "Motherfucker's been on his dick to make an album." Blah blah. Yeah. But it's because after Benny got shot, Freddie had something to say along the lines of, because he didn't go back to Houston, I guess, on his tour. He said something like, "Niggas don't go back to the shitty city they get shot in," or something like that. And of course, Benny took offense to that. So that broke up one of the best duos.
Yeah, because
then
when Freddie Gibbs got in that snuffle with
Jim Jones,
apparently Benny had laughed about it.
Yeah. It's a bunch of fucking
grown men
dumb shit.
Not talking directly to each other on bars.
That's yup. And see, you put it perfectly that way. That's really what I want to see. I want to see them lay this shit out on bars.
Yeah.
If they just going to go back and forth, pitter patter, like Benny and Freddie are both dope enough beyond the mic that they can just bar each other up. And,
exactly. Just make some good music.
Yeah, like they both grown men with children. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we know they're not going. I mean, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hopefully this is just some, I don't like you, you don't like me, no more shit.
Yeah.
Maybe they can just bar it out. You know what I'm saying? If there's nothing deeper than that, let's just get that.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
This is some good competition right here.
And fuck it, if y'all make up, give us a fucking EP, give us the album.
I've been asking for that.
Give us the album.
I've been asking for that. And plus, yeah, this would be great for both of their fucking promotions right now. Benny just dropped TT4. Go ahead and drop some extra tracks, some diss tracks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Freddie got an album coming out.
Man,
perfect time.
Honestly, this is the only time I wish motherfuckers would fake the beef to ramp it up.
Yeah, you could definitely turn it.
Just so I can get 4 more Benny tracks.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
So quick.
Maybe 2, 3 more from Freddie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I think Freddie dropping the track this Friday.
Like we said with the Slaughterhouse bullshit, we hate to see motherfuckers that are real dope with the rap shit actually go on bad terms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it seems like nobody nowadays actually wants to rap
about it.
Yeah.
Or not about the subject, but like rap it out.
Yeah, rap it out. I mean...
Motherfuckers back then didn't want to rap it out either. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's never been a thing where people wanted to rap it out. And it just sucks seeing 2 of your favorite, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's just like how you said.
I want to see more Benny and fucking Freddie tracks.
I do.
I want to see Freddie on more West Side shit. I want to see Benny all over Freddie. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Like, that's the circle right there. Like, that's the circle
exactly.
right
I want to, and golly, this fucking, these politics, these rap politics, these hip-hop politics.
Street politics.
All that shit get in the way for not for no reason,
Egos,
but.
too.
Yeah, not for no reason, but golly.
Fucks up the product.
Yeah.
Fucks up the product.
Y'all stepping on the shit now.
Yeah.
I want a Stove God Benny fucking Freddie track.
That'd be crazy. And you know who had produced that fucking track too. So
Uncle Al.
Exactly.
I sell the whole crawl space for
I feel like fucking
Alchemist
could get the niggas to work together, work it out.
I hope, man, because we need it, man. We definitely need it, because I do not want to see that relationship crumble where we don't get no more music.
But, alright, fuck all that. Who do you think could win?
Who's barring? Oh, I think Freddie barring Benny up.
You think so?
Yeah, I think Freddie barring Benny up.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I feel like
I think Freddie more built for beef rap.
He could be, but
like,
I feel like Benny. I don't know. The Butcher might really have to. I feel like the Butcher had to tap into some shit that he ain't really had to do in a long time. Really had to be.
But that's why
we never heard it though.
We seen Freddie go off on Jeezy.
Yeah, but who couldn't go off on Jeezy though?
We seen Freddie go off on a few motherfuckers. We see Freddie Jensen a Poochie Cowan every night overseas.
Yeah.
He turned that shit into Freddie Gibbs eating ribs.
Yeah, facts.
I think the whole beef started because Benny prefers brisket over ribs.
Nah.
I think so.
Nah.
I think we need to get them both on the live and ask them brisket or ribs.
Brisket or ribs, Gunna and oh, you talking about Gunna?
No, Benny and Freddie. I don't care about the Gunna and Freddie beef. I don't want a Gunna and Freddie song.
That shit might be tough though. No, it would not. It would not.
It would not be tough.
It would not. I'll be beefing with each other too.
I would be eating ribs instead of fucking listening to it.
Damn. Facts. But damn, yeah, we should try to do that. Try to broker
That would be great.
So we get the Butcher on it and Gangsta Gibbs, cocaine.
Exact cocaine. Cocaine is my name.
They ain't gonna nominate that nigga for me.
Nah. Lastly, let's kind of fly through this. Not like that, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you knew what I'm saying, bitch.
Fuck you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad.
Oh, so that's what I get too.
NFT.
Yo, yeah.
Nigga, I'm eating ribs. I'm
canceled.
definitely eating ribs.
We're not talking about NFTs.
I'm about to say, I'm trying to do two things at once. The NFL has officially, or the NFL owners have officially approved to announce and implement a rule change.
To change?
Oh, I said officially announce and implement.
Yo, that was a lot. That was a lot,
my bad. Too many SAT words.
Yo, that was a lot.
One nigga, two SAT words. Yeah, that's a bit. I have to figure out how to make that a joke. I have to figure out how to make that joke. Yeah. Alright, no, honestly. The NFL has got a new rule change, essentially, for overtime that says instead of the first to score a full score
in the playoffs.
Oh shit, it's only playoffs.
Only in the playoffs.
Oh, that's bum shit. Fuck that rule change. What? I'm being for real.
Nobody wants a regular season game to stretch out that
I
long.
do.
Who was? Well, no, I can't say that shit.
I hate draw.
Alright, so last year.
Oh, let's announce the rule change for you. So now in the NFL playoffs, instead of the first team to like actually score the ball, not field goal kick it.
Yeah.
They'll both have a chance to score. Meaning, if your team scores a touchdown, extra point, my team will also get the chance. But if your team fails on your first drive, I still win. Mm-hmm. Like, all those rules still apply.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the rule.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
But if both of them, alright, yeah, so both teams both score, the next team that scores
wins. Yeah. Sudden death.
Yeah, facts. But what I'm saying, who the fuck would want to see two bum-ass teams playing that long, taking up another TV spot for another game?
Everybody that got FanDuel installed on their phone.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess so.
motherfucker, if you told me I don't care who loses this game, I just need motherfucking Carson Wentz to get 1.5 more rushing yards to win $5,000. Bring that bitch 80 quarters. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Gambling addicts.
No, I'm not an addict. I'm just saying.
No, that's what people sound like. Every time somebody like, oh, I need this, that. That's why I don't do that shit.
Yeah.
I don't hate on niggas that do that shit at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do what you do. But yeah, don't be stressing to me about
That's
that
how it
shit.
be though. You know
I'll
what
be
I'm
waiting
saying?
for the next game to goddamn come on.
Yeah, now they said we need this shit to
I don't want to see
stretch
the
out.
Lions.
I need that
in
money,
overtime.
man.
I don't want to see the Lions in overtime.
But no, that's really what it comes down to. Is in the playoffs, definitely, I do understand.
In playoffs, definitely, yeah. Especially last year, this past year.
Yeah, not being funny. Like, I honestly do understand why it's just the playoffs. Like, you don't want a game stretching that long.
You don't want to
unless you're
Detroit
again,
playing
yeah,
that.
exactly. I don't want to see Detroit and Washington play for 15 hours. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that shit. But that's a great rule.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
definitely think,
saying? I
yeah,
can
this,
agree with
and I guess on time too. So.
yeah. We got anything to talk about, man?
Nah, bro.
We're out this bitch. It's been another episode of the podcast presented by Simple Math Matrix. It's your boy, Mr. aka Super 357, best known as Prince Godbody, and
It's the guy, King Hoopla, and I'm out.
And we are out this bitch. Thank you.